Hi, third graders. This is me reading the story Barnaby the Fish. Barnaby swam close to the surface of the pond. He loved to be close to the air so he could look up and see things that lived above the water. Barnaby also liked to swim by himself most of the time. Other goldfish in the pond teased him because he was very different than they were. Barnaby was bright red and had very large white fins. The other fish were gold-colored and had fins that were much smaller than Barnaby's. Some of the other fish in his school called him a bird because his fins were so big. One day, as he was swimming close to the surface, he heard one of the goldfish yell, "Look at Barnaby Bird! He's got wings for fins!" Barnaby wished he was a bird so he could fly right out of the pond. He thought it would be nice to live in the sky with butterflies and bumblebees. They didn't look mean at all. Barnaby was so caught up in his daydream that he didn't notice that more and more of the mean fish from his school were coming toward him. They all began to tease him about his big fins, too. "You guys won't be so mean when I really can fly," Barnaby snapped back. Just below the school of fish swam a large turtle. None of the fish noticed him because his shell was brown like the bottom of the pond, and it blended in very well. The turtle had heard everything that the mean fish had said. He also heard Barnaby say that he would fly. If that fish did really fly, those other fish would leave him alone, thought the turtle. So the turtle stayed very still at the bottom of the pond. He knew that the fish didn't see him. When Barnaby swam over his shell, the turtle sprang his legs out of his shell and bounced his whole body up in the water. He bounced right into Barnaby, who went flying out of the water. The other fish never saw the turtle. All they saw was Barnaby shoot out of the pond and spread his big fins as he glided through the air. He splashed back into the pond about a foot away from where the turtle had bounced him out of the water. "Did you see that?" one fish asked. "Barnaby just flew," another fish added. "He really does have wings," said another. After that, none of the fish teased or bothered Barnaby again. The next day, Barnaby met the kind turtle. The turtle explained how he heard the way other fish had treated Barnaby, so he wanted to help. The turtle also said that he knew Barnaby would be safe when he splashed back in the water. They agreed to keep the whole thing a secret, though. None of the other fish in the pond ever found out that Barnaby couldn't really fly.